Okay, I promise this is gonna be my last attempt to record this vlog, and I don't know why I'm so nervous, because at the end of the day it's just a vlog. I'm not doing a fancy video with fancy transitions and all sorts of stuff. I'm just vlogging. I don't even use microphone, and against all advices, I'm using my front camera, not my back camera, because my front camera is easier for me to look if I'm in frame or no, if I'm recording or no. So if the quality of the video is not the best, if the quality of the sound is not the best, apology, but that's me. That's Jana's messy diaries. Like, my life is messy, my head is messy, so my videos are messy, and like my daughter loves to say, I'm a chatterbox. So I'm jumping from subject to subject. Plus, I really need to mention I'm a foreigner, or like my lovely husband loves to call me, bloody foreigner, which means I will make mistakes, grammar mistakes, I will make spelling mistakes. Sometimes can be funny, sometimes can be awkward, sometimes can be very inappropriate, not intentionally, but it is what it is. That's me, Jana. My full name is Burjana, by the way. The short name Jana is coming from my husband. 90% of the people who know me, they call me Bobby. He called me Jana, and means a lot to me, and it's very close to me. So I started seeing myself more as Jana instead of Bobby. But anyway, why I started this challenge, or I have to mention probably today, 6th of January, and it is my 9th day of my challenge, 365 days to rebuild my life, and 6 days of being sober, which is quite nice. I'll get to there. But why 365 days? I guess it's just a first kind of goal to chase, I guess, because I can't really wait for more than this. Even 365 days are not enough. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm stuttering, so if I stutter, that's probably the only edit I'll probably do. If I will cut out if I get very, very worse, because I've been working on this all my life pretty much, but I still cannot fully control it. Anyway, I've been taught when I was younger, go to school, study, go to university, study, get a good job, have a family, house, car, or whatever it is, once a year, holiday, and that's it. Later in my life, like 5 years ago, that's not what I want. That's, for me, it's existing, it's not living. That is purely existing. I was getting to the point, it's just so repetitive every single day that I just did not enjoy it at all. And when I get to the point that I was told off that who is gonna do the quarter audit, because my daughter is here when I can't go to work, or I need to ask for 2 hours off, which are gonna be unpaid, to go for my dentist appointment, I had enough. And I started thinking, I really want to fix that. I don't want this anymore. This is existing. This is not living life. So we started, and my husband, like I said, he's extremely supportive, and I love him dearly. Anyway, travel is something that it's my desire, and unfortunately I'm coming from one of the poorest countries in the Europe, so I didn't really have huge amount of opportunity to travel. My family was not a rich family, so we couldn't afford all of this, but the desire is still there, the desire to explore, because I'm not a person I want to go in a hotel all-inclusive. I'll probably go if I go with the kids, because it's much easier, but it depends on me and my husband. We'll be going to explore, to travel every single day, to get to know the locals, the food, the taste, the smell, everything. This is my desire. It's touring and adventure pretty much. And because everybody say, turn your dream, your desire into a business, why not? So I bought the franchise and I started my travel agency. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been taught totally different life, and when we get to the point business, I was very much uneducated, unprepared business owner. And I don't want to use swear words. I'm not going to use swear words, but I really, really badly messed up. So bad that I'm in a massive debt, and I'm in a position that even if I want to go back full time, I will not be able to recover from my debt. And also I'm in a contract with the franchisor, so I don't really have huge amount of choice. So therefore I started working part-time jobs, which is evening time. So because daytime I need to work on my business, because ideally I want to work on my business, not in my business, even though at the moment I'm purely 100% in the business, because I'm a single man business and I do everything: bookkeeping, marketing, absolutely everything. So I started evening time working delivery driver, and in theory, if they were giving me the right amount of hours, or the ones that we discussed to begin with, I'll be fine. I'll be meeting my expenses, because thankfully my husband covers everything apart from my business expenses and small amount of my personal expenses. The rest is fully covered by my husband, and I'm hugely thankful for that. But in real life, they're not giving me the right amount of hours. In fact, around Christmas, they left me 12 days without job, without any kind of income, which I was not happy with. And I did share my not happy thoughts with my manager. And now I'm in a hunting. Now I'm hunting for another or two more part-time jobs, ideally evening times, which has led to me not sleeping enough, like 3-4 hours a day, which led to depression, which led to exhaustion. And to excuse my depression, or to excuse myself why I drink evening time, is because I'm depressed, I'm exhausted, I'm stressed, and then let's go and have a glass of wine, and then two, and then I end up in a bottle, and then the next evening, and the next evening, and that's turned into a year of really, really badly drinking. Before that I was drinking, but not as bad, or I want to believe not as bad, until I realized that doesn't help me at all. I don't remember how exactly I realized this, but the good thing is I realized, yeah. And now I'm 6 days in, and it's quite nice. It's hard. I thought it's gonna be, I will feel the change much quicker, but I couldn't really feel that change at all. I suffer from sleepless nights. I don't know, is it because of the alcohol, or headaches and all sorts of stuff, but never mind. So yeah, so now I'm in a position, I just want to vlog all of this. I just want to be able to go back and rewatch it and say, well done, you did it, or you haven't learned your lessons, you need to do better.